Yours has 39% of Skaven. Corruption. Yeah. I'm not gonna do anything to you, don't worry.
Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to another Total War co-op video. I'm Black Templar, and I'm joined by...
I'm Gladiator. Hello.
Yep. And today, I'm hoping to stomp these little dwarven gits into the ground. And our friend, Ratman, what are you up to anyway?
I'm trying to actually get more money into the bank, and I've actually trimmed down my army size right now. But
Oh?
I got Deathmaster Snikch. He's back, and he's starting to get some really good units. He already has one unit of halberd stormvermin, and I'm gonna eventually start getting some more. And then I'm gonna get some gutter. Not gutter. I'm gonna get some gutter runners, and then I'm gonna get some rattling guns. So.
Well, I'll be worried about the little dark elf contingent that's starting to sneak on your shores.
They're a non-aggression pack, I believe, with me. If I remember correctly.
Fair enough.
I can double check.
Yeah, you best check, because I think you want something to get stabbed in the back. That's your job.
Right? Yeah, I have a non-aggression pack with him.
Anyhow,
Oh, I got trade with the guy.
Today's lore, guys, we're going to be talking about is the orange-haired lunatic Slayers. Now, I've touched on the Slayers in the last video, but today we're going to be talking about the Slayer King, Ugrin Iron Fist. Now, Ugrin Iron Fist is a unique character in the Warhammer lore. Oh, not as unique as the other Slayer we know of, but we'll get to him later. See, Ugrin Iron Fist is part of a clan of kings that will always take the Slayer Oath when they reach the throne. It's a weird conundrum, and I'm not 100% sure why, but they do. Now, this thing for poor Ungrin is, he is torn between his duty being a king and a Slayer, because, as you all know, Slayers look for battle to die in a glorious death. But at the same time, being a king, he has to rule his people. So you can see the crazy conundrum that brings. Unfortunately for poor Iron Fist Ungrim, his family's lineage is filled with tragedy. He's lost his family, he lost his son who was the heir to the throne.
And by the way,
had no luck.
This is actually one turn behind because last time we went to fight some dwarfs with your army, you got wrecked.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that battle for now until I've got enough of the upper tier forces which I need, and I'll come back and take another crack.
Yep.
Because we found out, guys, that apparently war forces don't cross. You don't jump over.
Nope.
Which I think it's silly.
Yeah, it's pretty sucky for you.
I know. I mean, you would think I'm in a war state. You would think they'll bring the war to it with it.
Bring the war. Yeah, right. I mean, they're traveling with the army, so I don't know, bro.
Sneaky. Beats me. But anyhow, let's. I'm gonna look see what I'm gonna do next.
You're gonna move.
Ooh. Or should I go for? No, I'll go for Bull Rider because it'll give me better armor.
There you go.
Right, and you level up because I need you to be leveled up. Karax. You'll find Black Crag. Yeah, you can't go any higher, so build up a wall at Karak so it's protected. As for the rest of my clan,
your Orky Green clan.
Yep. Trying to make their way quickly to Grom's Peak and hopefully smash it before my war runs out.
Well, luckily it's only like level 2 right now, so. Heck, you might be better just trying to go to that flipping layer up there.
I'm trying to get there, but it's just the problem with them. The problem with the wall, like once I run out, it will take me a while to get back up.
I got you.
I mean, for 20 turns, you've got like a very powerful force, and it grows as long as you like don't die and you keep fighting.
Alright. Go there.
Yeah, back to the lore of Fist, of old Iron Fist. Now, during the end times, which a lot of people hate, Ungrim, for some bizarre reason, has now become a flame deity. Now, don't ask me how that happened, but yeah, he's now a literal deity and god, and he leads his own Slayer armies to war as a deity. Don't ask me how that works.
Are you asking me a question?
Yeah?
I don't know. How does it work?
I don't know. It's GW bad writing in my view. Lazy
Oh.
writing.
Fair enough.
But speaking of writing, and kind of a little of tongue and cheek, we're going to talk about the most famous dwarven slayer of them all. That of one Gotrek and Felix. Now, if you don't know who Gotrek and Felix are, they're a couple of fictional characters in a novel series called Gotrek and Felix. Now, Gotrek and Felix are a unique pair. Now, Felix is the human, and Gotrek is the dwarf. Or is it the other way around?
Felix is the human. Gotrix is the dwarf.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because I'm trying to remember which one was the dwarf and which one was the human. Because in a lot of times I read Gotrek and Felix, but their stories are freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
But anyhow, how did this happen? You may ask. Of how could a human who was pretty much a noble son who got in a bit of trouble with with his own kind by killing someone in a duel, which was he not supposed to, a very high level noble lord, and end up getting into the riots of the window tax riots. No, seriously, it's true.
I don't know. Tell me.
Well, here's the funny thing about the whole Lincoln mess. You see, there was a taxation from the Empire that were trying to monitor funds for the army because, you see, the army was getting its ass handed to it by certain tribes of orcs. And this Reichland Knight guy was going to trample over Felix after the window taxation riots.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately for our friend Felix, Gotrek came out of nowhere and slayed the knight in half. Now, during this thing, Felix decided that in his drunken stupor, right? In his drunken stupor, he said to Gotrek that he will become his companion and write his legacy. How he, how he's famous for killing things. Because as you well know, a slayer must find a true opponent to get killed by.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, after when Felix woke up and found out what he'd done, he knows he couldn't run away. So he has tried, but he knows after he runs away, the orange little, lunatic will come after him and probably chop him in two.
Nice.
But this is not the end of Felix. You see, Felix is a unique weapon arm, which is an enchanted sword. Now, for some bizarre reason, whenever he gets knocked out or he passes out through fright, he suddenly the sword takes over his body and makes him a ridiculous powerful warrior. Of course, by the time he's figured out what the hell's happened, he's pretty much does not remember what happened.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, but this is the fun part. He wrote all his chronological stories of Gotrek, of their adventures, where they've slayed dragons, slayed necromancers, slayed demons. They slayed pretty much anything in their path. Now, these tales ended up, what Felix did was he would send these tales back to his brother to be stored for a later date when he wants to make a manuscript out of them, right?
Right.
However, his brother, being the merchant of all, decided to publish them as works of fiction. So, you ever heard the phrase that sometimes works of fiction could be believed as reality?
No.
Well, this is the case with this, because when it was released, nobody could believe the fact that a small little orange-headed dwarf beat the crap out of beings such like dragons, demons, necromancers, vampire lords. You name it, beat the crap out of it.
What about Archeon though?
He hasn't. He's actually run into Archeon and getting him a good kicking.
So you telling me that Archeon lost to him?
Well, he didn't lose to him. He fought to a draw because by the time, when loads and loads of chaos were coming around, even Gotrek thought, yeah, this is the perfect time to fight. And unfortunately, Archeon had other business in the Empire, mainly smashed it to bloody pieces.
Oh. Okay.
But that was not the. But that is part of Gotrek's legacy. You see, Gotrek, however, on the other hand, is a slayer, and he, for some unknown reason, we don't know why, he took the Slayer Oath to atone for something. And the funny thing is, the poor bugger wouldn't die. But his axe, however, is a unique axe, rumored to believe enchanted by his dwarven ancestry gods.
Okay.
And whenever he used it, he could slay all but anything. However, there's a little specialty about Gotrek and Felix. You see, Gotrek and Felix are actually nearly over 150 years old. Now, you might think, well, for a dwarf, that's nothing. But for Felix to be that old and yet have the age and cry of a 20-year-old? Now, speculation is that the axe is actually keeping them both alive. And they're both in their primes and peak condition. Because in one story, they teamed up with a wizard who was 20. And then 40 years later, when he's in his 60s, he sees the two of them again, and yet they are still in their prime, in their 20s. Felix is in the 20s.
Nice.
Yep. So, basically, that axe is somehow keeping them alive. And another fact as well, in the end times, he's still lurking about. So is Felix. They're still lurking about. They haven't had a new book in a while, so... Also, for those who are unaware, Archer and Felix are actually in the Warhammer 2 game, which was voiced by Brian Blessed. And if you don't know who Brian Blessed is, just look for Flash Gordon.
You know
Look
something
for the
funny?
Hawkmen.
Just off topic, I just now realized.
What?
We were talking about ogres last episode, wasn't it?
It was 2 episodes ago we talked about ogres, yes?
Alright. The province that I'm on is called Noblar Country.
Yes, Nobler country. That's basically where the Noblers live, mostly.
Till the rest stab them all in the back.
What else is new? What else is new? It's freaking... You're a Skaven. It's got to be expected.
Yes,
In fact, if you're not backstabbing, I would have to ask you to revoke your license as a Skaven.
Deathmaster. Because Quick Head Taker will fight you mostly up straight and then kill you.
Yeah. That's not before he poisons you for a little bit.
Oh, I mean, I didn't say he wasn't gonna do dirty anything, but he will fight you straight up.
This way. Let's go.
Just after a couple of concoctions of different things. I'm surprised you're not using your tunneling.
I'm now at the point now where I could get tunnel sniped. So I'm trying to avoid that.
I don't think they'll be able to win against you with your wog still with you.
Probably not, but okay. You're up. Let's see.
The corruption level actually is a lot higher. Never mind. It's dwarfs is to be expected. Yours has 39% of Skaven. Corruption. Yeah. I'm not gonna do anything to you. Don't worry.
Not yet. that's basically Garchus and Felix, guys. So, any other people you want me to explain the lore to?
Let me think. How about Snikch?
Ah, the great Snikch. Now, Snikch is an interesting little goblin, but he also has a ridiculous ego, to say the least. But that's later in his life. You see, Snikch is a unique character in the Warhammer lore. He wasn't a special little goblin. He wasn't a like a big beefy goblin boss. He was nothing more than a no, I'm not gonna go to war with the border princess. No. I've got a busy dealing with the dwarfs first.
Busy dealing with the dwarves.
Yeah. Anyhow, back to Snikch. Now, you see, old Snikch was born in Karak 8 Peaks as a pretty much a normal, unassumed night goblin. Now, as many will know, in the realms of Karak 8 Peaks, they kind of have a bit of an issue when it comes to, when goblins are born through fungus, spawning, give or take.
Yeah.
But also the fact as well that he did something weird that no other night goblin ever did. He helped some of his brethren get out of the pit, and he and his lads wandered about the Karak caverns until they ran into a tribe called, and this is no word of a lie, the Backstairs Boys.
Nice.
Now, I want you to picture that name, the Backstairs Boys, to be ramrodded or not ramrodded. We'll get to that later.
To be ramrodded or not to be ramrodded? That is the ultimate question.
Yeah, and you'll find out a little. You'll find a little why in the story. Anyhow, Snikch, unfortunately, had to learn through this brutal introduction into their orc and goblin society through manual labor and, working. However, Snikch and some of his boys would sometimes sneak off to get shiny things. Now, he did this by doing a bit of double dealing with a certain race that was a bit controversial. And that is with a Skaven called Squeakwit Deviltooth.
Interesting.
Now, he was a prisoner of the Night Goblins, but he figured, well, if I let him out, work a business dealing, we could, get good shinies, he would get some good stuff, and, win-win. Unfortunately for poor Snikch, his cunning was not as sharp or very, sneaky as he is now, because eventually some of the other members of the tribe figured, hang on, he's getting more shiny than us, what's going on? Which, unfortunately for poor Snikch, it ended up him getting thrown down into a cavern of water. Now, normally, in any other circumstances, that would be an instant death.
Seems like Clan Pestilence has something to do with you or something. I don't know. They're pretty slow. Maybe not. Maybe just loading.
Yeah. However, think about Snikch also, and this is the weird thing about old Sneaky Boy, is that some odd reason Gork and Mork kind of liked him and kept him alive throughout the whole incident. Unfortunately for poor Snikch, he did not like the outdoors, because you see, he's a night goblin, and night goblins do not like sunlight. Unfortunately for him, when he sees this giant big ball of fire in the sky, his eyes are constantly burning.
Burning by the light.
Yeah.
Melted your eyes in the middle of your skull. That should be an auto resolve.
My game's frozen. It's all resolved if I've ever seen it.
Yep, I kind of thought as much with your flipping wog.
I'm just gonna occupy because I'm not going to. Right, I have ripped past back.
You got the Grand Peak
Um,
back, yeah.
Yep, drop that.
When you select him, he says,
And a cut.
let's go.
Yep. Anyhow, back to Snikch. Now, Snikch was in a cage with dwarves, humans, and elves, and he literally does something that's very, very clever and very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
He actually, and I'm not joking, he actually learned to speak Khazali, the dwarven language. Now, give context, guys. Trying to speak Khazali is next to impossible. Even with dwarven teachers, it is a very complex and ancient language. But the basic Khazali is derived around insults. And insults in Khazali could settle legal disputes. To put an example, let's say two dwarven clans both found the same, like, iron deposit, right? At the same time. Now, this could be settled through throwing insults of one's clan, one's ancestry, one's armor, and everything. And if one faction is so enraged, so flummoxed they cannot respond in time, then the other clan wins and claims the metal. However, if it goes a little too far, then it would start a clan war, and in dwarves' lifespan, that could take a while to clean up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's really hilarious is what Snikch did to this dwarf, right? He literally insulted one of the dwarves that his mother was in an illicit affair of a horse. Oh, that was the insult.
Nice.
Now, Snikch, being already a capable fighter on his own terms, managed to fend off the dwarf and knock him silly for a little bit, which made the other Goblin Wolf Riders laugh their bloody arse off. Now, what happened then is they put him outside the cage. They didn't work still, but took him outside the cage and eventually gives him his own squad of Wolf Riders.
Lizards hate me.
Lizards hate all Skaven. You should know that.
I really don't give two craps. He's nowhere near me.
Anyhow. Hello. Good lord, have you seen how many
I can't
Slayers?
see it. I cannot.
Well, I'm gonna have to fight this one.
Hopefully your Black Orcs doesn't get glitched.
Hope not. But now my walk's in this fight.
Your Wog's in this fight?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Start picking these Slayers off.
Alright, and where are the Thunderers? There they are.
Yeah, they're right there. Oh, yeah, they come. They're the ones that are going to be fighting first, the Wog forces. Since they're going to die anyway.
Yeah. Where are they?
They're right in the middle, next to their leader.
Yep. Wah!
Nice one.
Oh, this is gonna be nice and juicy. And some Slayers with it. Well, I'm mostly Slayers.
They're kited away, so they're out of the fight for now.
Ooh, that was a nice hit. Boom!
And here comes the reinforcements. Grimgor's in the fight. This is gonna get messy.
Ooh. Well, good news is the Thunderers are pretty much near dead.
Oh yeah. Pretty much being crippled. Uh-oh. Yeah, here comes some trouble.
Ooh, that's a good hit.
Look out!
Oh, they got on me?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Move out, lads! Moving!
Trying to shoot them off, but it's just like,
Yeah! Moving fast! Running! Moving fast!
that's the problem with Slayers. They won't run. They'll stay to the end.
Yeah, well, I got them off of the thing,
Running!
so they're running for the hills
Running!
as quick as they can. Oh, they routed.
They're routed. There's not much I could do about that because that's the problem with Slayers. They're pain in the
No,
asses.
they should come back. Yeah, they rallied.
Yep.
I'm gonna move the
But now the
I'm gonna move the catapults back though. So that's the good part. All right, get on there, little gobos. We gotta move.
War time.
Get beyond the archers I can melee.
They're broken.
Oh, Grimgor is going in against the archers. Nice.
Yep. He got in there and he's now hacking away.
Stab him!
All right.
I can't see what the hell's going on in this mess. Have a Slayer unit down. I think at this rate the Slayer's just gonna go wipe themselves out. The
Whoops.
problem is though, I won't be able to attack for a while because I am pretty much battered and bruised. What do you expect when you've murdered half your
I
army's
got a
been
Slayer.
murdered by these, and their leader's still alive in that bloody mess.
Oh, I'm stalling.
Forgot about them. Enemy Lord wounded. That's it.
Boom. There you go.
That was a bit
That was pretty nasty, dude.
How many was killed in this battle? Good lord, look how much the Giant Slayers did.
Yeah, they got 99 kills. Look at your Blackworks, though, dude. Look at Grimgor.
He was in the thick of the fighting.
Heck, flipping. That's the one thing bad about Slayers, though. They have very little armor, so.
That's the good thing about Wolf Riders, because I was kiting them throughout the whole thing. I was like, going, right, I'm going to take one unit away and just pepper him down. And we still got to talk about old Snikch, because we haven't finished the story yet, because his lore's not finished yet.
He has a lot of lore. He has a very extensive life in Warhammer for a Gabo.
Oh, yeah. But he's not dead.
He does die, doesn't he? In the lore.
I don't know, to be honest.
I think he does. I can't remember, though. It's been a while since I watched a video on Snikch. I know Grimgor dies.
Yeah, due to the most BS way.
And the thing is, he even beat the guy that killed him.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's it. My war is now finished.
Molgo Dragon Slayer. He is not no Dragon Slayer. He's just a flipping dwarf hero. That's all he is.
And he's pretty much just been run over.
Auto resolve.
Yep.
And he's dead.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. And now it's time to take this fort here.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I can take it. It's pretty much a...
Oh, is it a straight auto resolve?
Yeah, straight over resolve.
Oh yeah, it is. I thought it would be a little more heavily defended.
Nope.
Dwarves are usually a lot more heavily defended by this time.
I believe our hour is up, I believe.
Nope. We still got about 10 minutes.
Oh, well, that's enough to make talk about our favorite little pet goblin, Starsnake. Now,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
during his time with the Wolf Riders, he wanted to go home. Because, as we said earlier, he does not like outdoors. So he tried to tell his new warlord, says, look, let's go back to the mountains with me in our adventures. Of course, the Wolf Rider chieftains wouldn't have it. So he did the only thing he thought he could do. Literally swindle, cheat, and backstab his way to take the horde from under him. Naturally, it's a goblin. Gotta expect it. Now, on his way back to the mountains, where for some bizarre reason he managed to accrued a bigger horde with some orcs in it. Don't know how he pulled that off, but Skarsnik, all of it. He was drinking one night, a lot. The kind of thing that would make a robust dwarf embarrassed. But that's a moot point. You see, in his drunken stupor, he had a vision where Gork and Mork are telling him, "Get the hell back to the mountains." Now Skarsnik believes that he has a legitimate right now to go back because it's a message from the gods. I'm not 100% sure on that, but like if it's from the gods or it's just the fact that he was just so badly drunk.
Probably a little bit of both.
Probably. However, after that, he managed to make it back to the mountains, where he and his chosen lads would go into the mountains to find out what's been going on. Now, unfortunately, the Wolf Riders stayed outside and wait for the boss to come back. Now, unfortunately for Skarsnik, he ended up sneaking in to the Backstairs Boys. That is... You remember when I said about, getting ramrodded or not ramrodded? Well, we're about to get to that point.
Oh, okay.
See, he got caught by, by his former friends.
The vampires were attacking.
Ooh. Okay, interesting. So, they were attacking. He got caught by his friends and was thrown into a squid pit to be killed.
Okay.
Now, you might think, well, this was the end for Skarsnik. However, one squig went up to him. Now, the squig, which is the size, now this very huge and toothy creature, the size of a tractor tire, sniffs at Skarsnik and then jumps happily. But you see, this squig knew Skarsnik, because you see, Skarsnik, in the realm of kindness, looked after one of the squigs, i.e., the one that's going to save him. Because it looked at him saying, "I won't eat you, but I will nom your enemies." Kind of look.
How do you know if that's the kind of look? Isn't that still just a hungry look?
Well, give or take. I'm not gonna, I'm not going to question the law on this, but anyhow, oh bloody hell, they've got more.
Yeah.
Hey, they.
Enough. Be gone.
Yeah, that's an auto resolve probably.
It's not.
What do you mean it's not? It's just one guy. Unless he's getting reinforcements.
Yeah, but he's got. But the dwarves have cheated. They've brought in all their allies.
Oh, he's got. Well, at least it's not within the walls, so that's a plus.
No, it's everyone, including the garrison.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but it's not within the walls.
It's not. That's a good thing, yeah.
So it'd probably be a better battle to go ahead and destroy it, like kill him.
Yeah. So that's pretty much now during his violent execution. Well, the Wolf Riders were thinking, "Hey, hang on, boss needs to be back by now." Oh my God! Oh, look at that!
It's a pretty good choke point right there.
Oh yeah. Now, back to what I say. The Wolf Riders thinking, boss should be back by now, and for some bizarre reason, managed to find their way and literally come up the Backstairs Boys' backsides. That's where the ramrodding begins.
Yay, ramrodding!
Yep. After a brief and brutal battle, the Wolf Riders and Skarsnik won, and he has now got control of the Backstairs Boys. And thank God I don't have to say that anymore, because that just seems so wrong. But come on, it does. It sounds wrong, doesn't it?
Yes. Alright, ready when you are. I guess I can actually go
Okay.
up a little bit further and... Yeah.
Right. Right, I'm gonna move forward.
I'm gonna start shooting at this flipping dwarf.
Yep. Right. I'm gonna split my forces into two factions. So this group will use this area as its main choke point. And the others...
Oh, there we go.
will go here for make a choke point.
Feel bad for this one little dwarf.
Wolf
By the time his friends get there, it'll be too late.
moving
Pretty much.
running. Moving fast. Gobbo's rule.
I'm trying to shoot him in the back, so it'll be a little bit easier to get through his armor.
Escort wanted.
Time to go sneaky.
On it. Moving fast. Escort wanted.
Get in there.
All right. Let's do this. Running.
Now I'm gonna sneak away.
That's good. Get them.
There you go. Here's some stabby power.
Here's Gobbo's.
Alright.
Moving fast. Gonna kill him. Moving fast. Running. Moving fast.
Run that way so you don't get shot by them.
Running. Moving fast.
That lord's a freaking pain to get rid of.
Yeah, he has a lot of armor and he has shields.
Let's scrap. Moving fast. Running. Get him. Gonna kill him. Go on then. Let's get stabby.
See if I can get a chariot charge in here.
If we can get them in here, I can go around behind and literally choke them out.
Oh, that's gonna hurt his own guys.
Moving
Is that a good thing?
running.
Sort of.
Moving fast. Running. Running. Moving fast. Who can we stab? Get going.
Oh, that's a back
Gonna kill
charge.
him.
So that was really good. Charge right back into the Thunderers.
Yep. As long as you get the Thunderers away and
Moving fast.
forces these lot to come at me, that'll be great.
Running. Gobbo's rune. Moving fast. Running. Moving fast. Running. Weed away. Gonna stab him.
Ooh, that's a good charge right there.
Oh yeah.
Moving fast. Running. Get him.
I mean, the Wolf Riders kind of tried to do their job best they could.
They done their job. Main thing.
Moving fast.
And I'm occupying all their range units pretty decently.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Running. Let's fight. This stinks.
Right, you could go there, you little gobbles.
Who can we stab?
Oh, that's a great charge right there.
Moving fast. Running. Gonna stab him.
You got blast charges?
Let's
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
yep.
Do not shame your
stab him.
Right, that's the Thunderers dealt with. Your Wolf Riders are back in action.
Oh, nice.
Moving fast. Gonna kill him. Gobbo's rune.
See if I can get this.
They're
decent
holding them
charge.
off.
Moving fast. Let's get stabby. That's good. Moving fast. Let's do this.
There isn't caught up in a fight, so they can't shoot.
Run in. We do it. Get them. Who can we stab?
Boom, there's my charge. Oh!
Moving
Making the dwarves fly.
Gonna stab him! Gobbo's rule! Danny! Moving fast! Let's do this! This stinks!
Oh, come on, I need the wire,
Moving fast! Running! Moving fast! Charge!
Charge! Kaboom!
That's good!
Enemy Lord is dead.
Running!
Well, that's a big blow for their morale.
Running!
Yep, I'm about to do a back charge to help you out over here.
Yep.
Need a wire! Running! Moving fast!
Ooh, there's another set of miners dead.
Danny! Let's get scabby! Moving fast!
Nice.
Fight for more!
What is that?
Better
Giant
run,
size?
little goblin. Yeah.
Oh, it's just white. The white dwarf.
Gonna kill him!
Does he have magic or anything?
Huh?
Does he have magic?
No, he shouldn't have.
He's a great shaman. He's a wizard.
Oh, my shaman. Oh, my wizard. Yeah, he's got magic. He's using it.
Moving fast!
He's mainly like buffing.
Let's do
Oh,
this!
okay.
Wolf riders! Go on, you! That's good! Yeah! Let's fight! Moving fast! Running! Goblins!
Get that charge in.
Wolf chariot! Charge!
Right.
Let's get scabby! The lads are ready! Wolf riders! Where's Gobbos? Wolf chariot!
Oh, great. It's the white dwarf. No wonder I'm running because that asshole's in there.
Yeah.
Green!
Well, there goes my guys. They might return though. Yeah, they did.
Stab him!
See if I get into some rear charge against these miners.
Yep.
Oh, yep, here it comes. Charge! They went flying.
Running! Moving fast!
It's around. Pop that. And whittle it down. Taking forever.
Yep. Well, he's an asshole. The white dwarf's a bit of a git.
Yep. Surrounded by hundreds of dwarfs, or not dwarfs, but dwarfs surrounded by hundreds of orcs, and just won't go down.
That's it. That's dwarfs here, they're stubborn. They won't go down until you've actually beat them to submission.
And then with this case, he's gonna have to die.
Mm-hmm.
And there it is. Oh man, I swear, if we didn't speed that up, we'll probably been sitting there for at least another 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, but wow, look at the damage that was done.
Yeah.
I mean, your goblin wolf didn't do much, but let's be honest. When you're fighting dwarves, they're so
They
heavy
have-
armored. It's like,
yeah. But the chariots did really good though, considering.
oh yeah.
Dude, flipping Whitebeard almost had 200 kills against you.
I know that the little git. Ow.
Hey, you should have enough
Well,
movement to go straight into it and kill it.
Oh yeah, I do.
Blast him good!
And I can't fight yet, so I gotta wait for a couple of turns.
Yeah, it's all good. They won't be able to regenerate their stuff, so.
Yep, and look what's next to us. Oh, good lord.
Undead.
Lots of them.
Yep. They attacked the dwarves.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I'm here now. This is my home
Well, it's your new home.
It is night.
now. But yes, I would say after
That is the entire hour. We've been going slightly over an hour now.
Well, to be fair, we had a massive brawl to do.
We did. But
Yep.
either way, I guess that's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for watching. Take it easy. Go check out Black's channel in the description below. And if I'm on his channel, I'm probably in his description. So either way, thanks again for watching. Take it easy. And we'll see all of you in the next Warhammer 2 video. Later.
Yep, and in the next video, I'll continue the history of Snikch. I'll catch you later.
Later.